tells me that there's Robert Duvall and you should invite him to come to the opening of your friend's tango shop. I say, yeah, sure, he's going to come to the opening of a tango shop.
She didn't know who I was.
So I go over, say I'm an event planning, we're having a party if you would like to join us. He says, well, you guys should come to this milonga where local people dance. Sir, this is my business card. Call us if you want to, join us or, whatever. So I get back in the car and my friend turns around and says, how you doing, Mrs. Duvall?
Nobody has ever gunned down a New York police captain, never.
Robert Duvall, the cherished American actor best known for his unforgettable portrayal of Tom Hagen in the Godfather films, as well as his powerful performances in Apocalypse Now, The Great Santini, Lonesome Dove, and The Apostle, has passed away at the age of 95. The news was confirmed on Monday, February 16, 2026, by his wife, Luciana Pedraza, who shared on Facebook that her husband died peacefully at their home. Following the announcement, heartfelt tributes poured in from Duvall's co-stars and friends, each reflecting on the profound impact he had on the entertainment industry and on their own lives. American actor and singer Alec Baldwin shared an emotional video on Instagram, nearly tearful, as he expressed his sadness over the loss of the legendary performer.
I wanted to say something very briefly about Robert Duvall. It's so hard to talk about in a memorializing way, or whatever word you want to use, in a tribute about someone with as vast a career as Duvall. But I've said very often that although handling words and handling dialogue and speaking speeches is a powerful part of acting, no doubt, depending on the writer, in film and theater, Duvall, of course, occupies an unusual place in my life because when he did To Kill a Mockingbird, he just destroyed you with his performance as Boo Radley. Without a single word of dialogue, not one word, and he completely shatters you. And whenever I watch that movie, those scenes with Duvall are just so arresting to me. I read where Horton Foote had done a play with Duvall and recommended him to the To Kill a Mockingbird casting people. Of course, Apocalypse and Lonesome Dove and all these iconic things he did, The Godfather and Network and so forth. I mean, scores and scores of movies and TV shows that he was great in. I met him once at a celebrity tennis match, and he was irascible, is the word I would use. He was very crusty, but he was a gentleman, and that laugh of his that Jimmy Kahn used to do all the time. And but what a great actor. I mean, we're up there with the greats, You always hear De Niro and Brando and Pacino and Hoffman and Nicholson and Hackman and, great movie stars like Newman and Redford and Beatty and people like that. But the world has lost, he was an older gentleman, but the world has lost a great actor. He was a great actor, Duvall, and one of the greatest of all time. And the parts he played in films, he was unforgettable, is the word I would use. So my thoughts go out to his wife, his widow. He had no children, I read, but my thoughts go out to his friends who lost their friend. And rest in peace to the great and irreplaceable Robert Duvall.
Meanwhile, British actress Jane Seymour honored Duvall in a touching Instagram post, writing, "There are actors who perform, and there are actors who inhabit a role completely. Robert Duvall did the latter. His presence on screen carried honesty, weight, and grace. James Keach and I had the privilege of working with him on The Stars Fell on Henrietta, and we were able to share in his love of barbecue, and even a little tango. Those moments off camera were just as memorable as the work itself. I'm thankful for the moments shared and for the artistry he gave the world. He will be greatly missed. Sending my deepest condolences to his family." American actor and comedian Adam Sandler, who starred alongside Duvall in Jeremiah Zagar's 2022 film Hustle, also paid tribute by posting a carousel of photos on Instagram. He captioned his post, "Funny as hell, strong as hell, one of the greatest actors we ever had. Such a great man to talk to and laugh with. Loved him so much. We all did." So many movies to choose from that were legendary. Watch them when you can. Sending his wife Luciana and all his family and friends our condolences. Jamie Lee Curtis also joined the many Hollywood stars honoring Duvall. Sharing a photo of him from The Godfather, she wrote, "The greatest consigliere the screen has ever seen. Bravo, Robert Duvall." Actor Walton Goggins paid a deeply personal tribute, sharing photos from the set of The Apostle and writing, "The celestial light just lost its glow. It certainly did for me. Bobby Duvall, the greatest storyteller of all time, just left us. He was my friend, my mentor. I've had these photos with me for 30 years. They were taken by the still photographer on the set of The Apostle, the movie he wrote and directed. I was 24. The privilege of getting to work with this man, to know this man, is still the most important experience of my life. He was my North Star, my hero. He knew it. He gave me permission, afforded me the privilege of never having to leave his side while we were working. We maintained a deep friendship for years after. He didn't have to do that, but he did. He had that effect on a lot of people, but this was my story. I love you, Bobby. Thank you for changing my life, Sammy." Actress Viola Davis said she was in awe of Duvall when they worked together, posting, "I had the honor of working alongside you in Widows. I was in awe. I've always been in awe of your towering portrayals of men who were both quiet and dominating in their humanness. You were a giant, an icon. Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, To Kill a Mockingbird, Tender Mercies, The Apostle, Lonesome Dove, etc. Greatness never dies. It stays, as a gift. Rest well, sir. Your name will be spoken. May flights of angels sing thee to thy rest." Michael Keaton also praised his former co-star and friend. The actor, who appeared alongside Duvall in Ron Howard's 1994 film The Paper, reflected on their friendship, writing, "Another friend goes down. Acted with and became friends. Shared a great afternoon on my front porch talking about horses. He was greatness personified as an actor. R.I.P. R.D." Born in January 1931 in San Diego, California, Duvall was the son of a U.S. Navy Rear Admiral. Though he was expected to pursue a military career, and even served in Korea, he ultimately chose to follow his passion for acting. He studied drama at Principia College and later trained at New York's Neighborhood Playhouse, first gaining recognition on stage before transitioning to film. Early screen appearances included Bullitt, True Grit, and MASH. Duvall earned an Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of Tom Hagen in The Godfather, reprising the role in its 1974 sequel. He delivered one of cinema's most iconic performances as Lelton Call Kilgore in Apocalypse Now, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. In 1983, he won the Academy Award for Best Actor for Tender Mercies. Never formally retiring, Duvall continued acting well into his later years, appearing in films such as Deep Impact, Thank You for Smoking, Jack Reacher, The Apostle, and The Judge. A two-time Emmy Award winner, he was married 4 times and is survived by his wife, Luciana Pedraza. Robert Duvall leaves behind a legacy of extraordinary performances that shaped American cinema for decades. May his soul rest in peace.